Yo, son of the banga from Miss Sam Producer.
Again, very thankful to those who've kept time considering it's a Friday, and I know you want to get the long weekend started. So ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear the sound of my voice, this is a call. As you can see, the curtains are opening for you to make your way into
If you call a woman, African woman, no go green. She go say, I be lady you. If you call a woman, African woman, no go green. She go say, I be lady you.
Asante Sana. I see the networking is really picking up momentum, but I'd just like us to, since we're in the aviation sector and we always strive to keep time, it's time for takeoff for the program this evening. I'd like to invite those who are still outside of the cocktail area. Don't you worry, whatever is being served there will be served in plenty after the formal part of the program, and of course as we're enjoying dinner. So please settle in. If you have a query as where to settle in, we have our hostesses who are also helping us with that. So don't be shy to ask for direction, but I can see people exchanging numbers, and so feel free to make sure that you do get the numbers, but we have ample time for that. So I'm just asking us to just settle down, because we'd like to start with the national anthem very shortly. And of course, we'd like to be all attentive for that. Let's settle in. I see some people still standing, catching up with people perhaps you haven't seen each other in a while. So please, ladies and gentlemen, because we want to keep time, it's a long weekend, yes, we understand. And we're not necessarily rushing us, but we do want to be able to honor those who are outstanding in this aviation sector, and that's what we want to start with, and we don't want it to take too much of your time and eat into, pun intended, dinner and the drinks that we want to enjoy shortly. So please, let's settle into our tables, and we'll be introducing ourselves formally in a few seconds. If you're still outside in the cocktail area, please, karibuni, let's settle into the main dome so we could get started. Danya?
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Are you having a good evening already? All right, I'd like us to do something. Turn to the person next to you and give them a high five. Hold on, that's how people fail exams. Let me finish the instructions and then we can do it. So you're going to turn to the person next to you and give them a high five and tell them, you look better today than you did the last time I saw you. Now you can do it.
I don't know if you're in agreement or you are at least challenging what they have to say, but this is something else that you probably won't challenge. Tell your neighbor, in case you haven't seen the Gazette notice, Monday ni holiday. So, hakuna haraka, we're here to enjoy ourselves. And unajua pia Tuesday ni Fool's Day, so it's up to you to know what to tell your boss, who's you probably sitting with at the table, on where you were on Monday and whether you're showing up. So Monday ni holiday, ambia rafiki wako hapo, so tujienjoy. Are you ready to have a good time tonight? All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mark Masai. I'll be the co-host here for the ABER 2024, of course, the 4th edition awards that is here to celebrate excellence in the business of aviation and the stakeholders who are represented here. So ladies and gentlemen, I really do hope you are on standby for a splendid night.
And before we take off tonight, my name is Ndenya Masharia, and I'm very excited to be your host, to make sure that you're having an amazing time, and for the winners, that this becomes a night to remember.
So ladies and gentlemen, as we start, I'd like to say this is the closest I'll probably get to the cockpit. This is your captain speaking. My name is Mark Masai. You want to be first officer?
No, Mabibi Nababwana?
Yes. Let's all be upstanding for the national anthem, followed by the East Africa Community Anthem, one stanza each, and then we can get started. Bwana Crispin, be on standby to give us a brief, the security brief, that is.
Mungu nguvu yetu, ilete baraka kwetu, iwe ngao na mlinzi, na tukae na udugu, amani na uhuru, na tupate na ustawi. Mungu twaomba uilinde Jumuiya Afrika Mashariki, tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuajibike, tuimarike, umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu.
Asanteni. We may have your seats. And at this point, I'd like to call on Crispin Tabu, who is the manager in charge of security at the Eka Hotel. That is the venue that we're enjoying, of course, a good evening tonight. He's just here. Let's give him a hand as he comes up to the stage. Karibu.
Thank you very much. Good evening. Good evening, wonderful team. As mentioned, my name is Crispin Tabu. I'm manager in charge of security and safety at Eka Hotel. There is a saying that goes, we need to be equipped with the basic knowledge of emergency, whereby in case of anything, we'll be saved life. So here I'm standing to give you that basic information on what you can do in case of any emergency. Before that, I will start by a bit of housekeeping. As we are here, on my right, on my left, we have the gents and the ladies. On my right, that's where we'll be serving the meals. Back to security, we have a trained first aiders and fire marshals that can help us in the event of such emergency. Where we are, not very complex. Our emergency assembly point is right there at the corner, just next to the main gate. Instead, we can't be within. We exit with the gate. So we have emergency assembly point next to the gate. If we can't stay within, we exit. Next to that, we have a kind of hybrid security system at Eka Hotel, where we have the internals, we have outsourced, back with security on patrol. So this is to ensure that the event is very safe and safety is well taken care of. It will not take much time, but I'm assuring you we'll be having a safe session. And to say thank you, to welcome you, feel safe at Eka Hotel. Thank you.
Asante, tupe makofi Crispin.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
Mark, before we begin, let's see who we have in the room tonight. It's interesting to see the generations in the room. And so I'm going to ask you a couple of questions so that we can see what generations are represented in the room tonight. So by a show of hands, how many of us wrote letters when you were in school? Uliandika barua, ukaeka marashi, ukatuma, stamp. All right, you can put your hands down. Let me see by a show of hands, how many of us
So
had a...
where do we place them? Are they 50 plus?
No, we're coming. How many of us had a songbook? You had a songbook. You wrote lyrics from the radio. What to a sound down? All right, we see you. All right. How many of us, by a show of hands, used a dial phone? The one for krr. Okay, you stood outside a phone booth waiting for a phone call to come. The real original reverse call. What to? Okay. If it doesn't slide for us, it's not a phone. Let me see by a show of hands, how many of us used or listened to music on a record player? Santuli ile. All right. What to a compact? You rewound and forwound. Okay. CD people? Walkman, Discman?
Wale pale.
Okay. All right. MP3 generation? Spotify?
iPods.
Spotify.
Spotify. Hey, okay.
All right. So you used a typewriter. Whiteout, people. Okay. MS-DOS. Diskette. Yes. Okay. For the rest of us, it's called a computer. All right. And then last but not least, you played games outside. Candy Crush was not a game when you were growing up. All right, so we can see the generations in the room. Well, for those of us who are in an older generation, we are going to hope that you can be part of the new world and use your mobile device. Ambia mwenzako, mobile device. We will use it to send hashtags, to take selfies, and to make this the popular event for tonight. All right?
Iyo hashtag ambayo amesema ni Bear Awards 2025. So we're going to use that as a hashtag going through the evening. So just keep your phone on silent, but make sure you take those photos and share on your platforms and tell everyone. In fact, just announce at home, honey, I'm going to be late. Tonight, we're celebrating some people, outstanding people in the aviation sector. So take that evidence, take a photo, make sure that you have the evidence there, maybe with the time check, and make sure that you post that. Hashtag Bear Awards 2025.
All right, so what do we have for now?
All right, so yes, we're going to get to the formal remarks and just to acknowledge those who are in the room. So I'd like us to put our hands together for the person who has hosted you tonight, the one who's responsible for your cocktails, your dinner, and just your good time that you're going to have tonight. And I'd like to call on our host, the Kenya Airports Authority Managing Director, Bwana Nicholas Bodo. He's looking away like he doesn't know he's the one to start us with the welcoming remarks.
Let's give a round of applause.
He knows he's the one.
Welcome.
Good evening. I thought these were notes for me, but turns out these are their things, it's their programs. Mine is the easiest task. Mine is to say, Karibuni, welcome. And that is that. We wish you all a pleasant evening. Enjoy yourselves. To the winners, we shall say congratulations. To those who don't win, there is still another year to come. But let us make this a pleasant and joyful evening. PS, thank you for joining us. Chair, thank you for joining us. Captains of industry, thank you for joining us. Welcome for ABEA 2025. Thank you.
Brief and to the point. I thought he was actually joking when he said he'll just come up here and say welcome, since it's a welcome remarks. But Asante sana for starting us off. And you have mentioned those who are in the room. We'd like to appreciate those whose partnership and support has been very key in making this a reality. I'd like to say appreciation to Stanbic Bank representation, and of course they being the platinum sponsors, KCB, the Kenya Civil Aviation Authority, Swiss Sport, Menzies Signal Aviation, Paul's Cafe, and AdSite, who are among our very crucial supporters and partners as we go into the evening. And so tunasema asante sana. Tunataka kumwalika mtu ambaye amekuwa on the winning side of things, someone who has a taste of victory and knows the story of the awards, what this does to them in terms of the business fortunes and even basically the accolades in the sector, the standing that it gives them in this sector. And I'd like to call on the third edition ABEA winner. There's a representative from Hilton Garden, and this is Liz Tapawa. Tafadhali Liz Tapawa, mahali uliko, njoo tuongeleshe. I'm sorry, Nicholas, I didn't help you upstage, but you didn't look like you needed support. But Karibu Liz, let's give her a hand as she takes to the podium.
Principal Secretary, State Department for Devolution, Mrs. Teresia Mbaika. The Chairman, Kenya Airports Authority, Honorable Caleb Kositani. Director General, Kenya Civil Aviation, Mr. Emile Arao. Acting Managing Director, Kenya Airports Authority, Mr. Nicholas Bodo. IATA and ICAO representatives, all CEOs present tonight, invited guests, the Fourth Estate, ladies and gentlemen. It gives us great pleasure to be here tonight to celebrate with you yet another awesome night of the Aviation Business Excellence Awards. We gather here tonight to recognize and celebrate excellence. We are indeed privileged to be able to share best practices, innovation, and achievements that have impacted the aviation industry positively. This year's theme was Green Airports, and it challenged us to keep interrogating ways that we can keep with the theme. For us at Hilton, we have our Light Stay program, which is the backbone behind the measurement of our environmental and social performance. The Light Stay award-winning ESG management system helps us track our progress towards our Travel with Purpose 2030 goals. Through the Light Stay, we can analyze and report our environmental and social impact at all our hotels globally. The ABEA Awards have served as a platform for us and the aviation industry sector to showcase best practices and share innovative achievements that will impact us in years to come. As we look forward to yet another opportunity for one of your organizations to be named as a winner of ABEA 2025, we acknowledge that the idea is not just about winning, but rather seeking to motivate us to strive for continuous improvement and excellence in all our respective fields. And with that, we take this opportunity to wish all the entrants the best of luck and a great evening of networking, and to thank our hosts, Kenya Airports Authority, for always having us back here for a wonderful night. Have a wonderful evening and good night. Thank you.
Hold on, hold on.
Hold on. She wants to
Hold
ask
on,
you a
hold
question.
on.
Just a quick one.
One
Just a quick
question.
one. She really wanted to go off stage
Do you
quick.
think you'll win tonight?
Yes, I do. I mean, I came to win. Look at me.
All right. You've had that, huh? For those who are in the same category, she came to win. Let's give her another round of applause.
All right. And since we mentioned people who are crucial partners in this, I'd like to call on one of the crucial partners as well from Standard Bank, in charge of the Relations Department for Public Sector Relationships Manager, that is Rachel Mbiwe. So Rachel, tafadhali, karibu. Tupe makofi tafadhali.
From Stanbic Bank, welcome. Doesn't she look amazing? Give her another round of applause.
Good evening. I'm standing. I know some of you might think I'm seated. Some of us are vertically challenged. Honorable guests, distinguished stakeholders, esteemed members of the Kenya Airports Authority community, members of the Fourth Estate, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's a great privilege to stand before you today on behalf of Stanbic Bank as we celebrate excellence, innovation and sustainability in Kenya's aviation sector. We are honored to be part of KAA Aviation Business Excellence Awards 2025, an event that underscores the strength of industry partnerships and the pursuit of sustainable practices, aptly reflected in this year's theme. We are here to honor individuals and organizations that have demonstrated exceptional performance and significantly contributed to the growth of Kenya's aviation sector. Kenya's aviation industry is a linchpin for national and regional connectivity, and as Stanbic Bank, we recognize the importance of supporting government policy, and we remain committed to collaborating with KAA to help fulfill its mandate. Our involvement in significant projects, such as coordinating sustainability-linked bonds, demonstrates our dedication to advancing sustainability initiatives within the country. We share in KAA's vision of strengthening the aviation sector and will continue to play our part in ensuring it remains competitive, sustainable, and efficient. Beyond aviation, we recognize the infrastructure development in telecommunications, media, transport, and these are crucial for a thriving economy. As a financial institution, we have been at the forefront of supporting these sectors, ensuring that businesses and industries receive the necessary financial backing to achieve sustainable growth. So in celebrating excellence, we take cognizance of KAA. They recently received the International Award for Excellence in Air Cargo, presented recently. Well done. For environmental sustainability, 4 airports, JKIA, Moi International Airport, Eldoret and Kisumu have achieved Level 3 certification in airport carbon accreditation. These accomplishments reflect KAA's commitment to reducing carbon emissions and environmental impact. We've had inaugural flight operations with Salam Air's inaugural flight to Muscat, Oman, from Muscat, Oman to JKIA, enhancing international connectivity. Regional excellence, Wilson Airport was honored with the Regional Airport of the Year Award at the Aviators Air Traffic Tower Awards. So tonight, we celebrate excellence in aviation. We reaffirm our commitment to sustainability and strong partnerships. The theme reminds us that progress is not achieved in isolation, but through collaboration, shared vision, responsible business practices. As Stanbic Bank, we are proud to stand along KAA and the broader aviation community to champion sustainable growth. In closing, I extend my congratulations to all the nominees and winners. Your dedication and excellence to sustainability is what keeps Kenya's aviation industry soaring to greater heights. Thank you, and let us continue forging strong partnerships for a prosperous and sustainable future. Santeni.
Madam Rachel, before you leave, come. I'm going to say this is for entertainment purposes only. Will you be sponsoring our event next year?
Possibly.
We put her on the spot. Let's give her a big round of applause. Thank you.
Rachel, Thank you. And I have to say, I did baptize her earlier when I said, view it's Mwige. Rachel Mwige, asante sana. As she pointed out, age groups here, I'm hitting 40, so I think I need to get some glasses. And that's why I had a bit of a problem
They're called
there.
visual assistants.
Visual assistants, you say. All right.
All right. And now I would like to invite our KCB representative, the Director of Corporate Banking, Mr. John Okulo. He's one of our sponsors. Let's give him a round of applause as he comes. Thank you. You're welcome.
Good evening, everyone. The chief guest, the Principal Secretary, Madam Teresia Mbaika, Principal Secretary, State Department of Aviation and Aerospace Development. Karibu sana. The Chairman, Kenya Airports Authority, Honorable Caleb Kositany. The Managing Director, Kenya Airports Authority, Mr. Nicholas Bodo. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, you're all looking wonderful this evening. It's great to be here. First of all, I'd like to request my colleagues from KCB Bank to stand up and just wave to everyone who is here.
We could give them a hand as well. Santeni sana to the team.
At KCB, we believe strongly in partnerships, and therefore when we got the invitation to be one of the sponsors, we're very keen to make sure that we showed up, because it's the partnerships that really drive business. It's partnerships that keep society together. And today I think these are the fourth or fifth awards, fourth Aviation Business Excellence Awards, which brings everybody together who plays a critical role in this sector. The aviation sector has gone through a lot. If just a few years ago, planes were not flying. There were no bookings in hotels. Virtually everybody in this room was struggling and trying to figure out how they'll make ends meet. But here we are today, fully revived. We can see the profits coming back. We can see business going forward. At KCB, we're honored to be a financial partner for many of you in this room. We're privileged that we're able to provide the financial solutions, not just for your businesses, but also for yourselves as individuals. So today is a day where we'll be celebrating champions, I think winners in various fields. But I believe that as we gather today and as we network, we'll all appreciate that we are all winners. And we look forward to working with you in the year ahead. Thank you very much.
Asante sana to Bwana Okulo. And just so that we can get to, we appreciate your team as well and the partnership that you've mentioned that is crucial to the aviation sector. Asante sana for that. Asante sana to the team from Stanbic. I'm sure Rachel also came with some of the team members. Now, ladies and gentlemen, sijui kama tutasimama for the next, but I'd like to also appreciate, also by extension, this is our host actually, the chair of the Kenya Airports Authority, Honorable Caleb Kositany.
Good evening. When she was asking about the gadgets we used those days, having been a politician, when we are at functions, we also gauge which generation, when they are given the microphone, there are those who come and do this. Na kuna wale wa hizi. But anyway, good evening, everybody. I will ride on the protocols already established, but allow me to congratulate the new CS for aviation and Terry. I think this is your first function. We are glad in the industry personally, because I have known you before. When you are in devolution and your dedication to work, we welcome you to the aviation industry. It's a very busy industry. It's a very sensitive industry because you're dealing with human beings. You're dealing with human beings who have brains, human beings who have needs, and they see and they talk. So you will really face the challenges, but we will walk the journey with you. I'm pleased to be here today for this Abea occasion. And allow me to say that, as has been said by my brother from KCB, everybody here is a winner. So if you are not called this evening, just know we will call you next time, and that should not worry you. I'm confident that in the near future, Abea will become a widely recognized and prestigious brand firmly embedded in the regional aviation calendar. We at KAA, we are working on expanding our infrastructure. I know when I see the Wilson family, you have a lot of needs. We're just completing a tender to redo the runway, and we will be communicating with you when the contractor comes on site. I'm sure the management will let you know so that we can agree on the timings that they will work, so that we can improve that infrastructure. We also need to improve on our infrastructure at the main airport, JKIA, which is something that is in the works, and we shall be communicating that very soon. We agreed that we are going to keep this very brief because Monday is a holiday. And as I said, we are human beings. We like it when we are hosted, don't we? I'm sure there are thirsty people here who want to shake a leg or two and get a feel, so I will not take too long. But allow me to thank Kenya Commercial Bank, Stanbic Bank, our regulator, Kenya Civil Aviation, represented here by the DG, man of few words. Just stand, maybe some people don't know you. He said he doesn't want to speak because he's a regulator. If he says you can't fly, then you can't fly. Digital Mara, Swiss Sport, Paul's Cafe, Menzies Aviation, and AdSite. All these are people who have partnered with us in order to make this event a success. Let me conclude by mentioning something that I feel is very important for us as a nation. And I think we are taking it casually, but we need to get serious wherever we are on these issues that are affecting our nation. We were told here, those who use a record player, those who use a cassette, we used to have the big biro in order to wind and rewind when it was chewed by the radio. We did all that. But now, we are in a different space technologically. We have WhatsApp, we have Twitter, we have Telegram, we have all sorts of spaces. I want to pose a question to you. What kind of person are you in that WhatsApp group that you are a member, or in the many WhatsApp groups that you are a member of? What kind of person are you? Are you the guy who comments, or the lady who comments about everything and knows everything? I'm a member of so many WhatsApp groups, and I see some people and I wonder, actually, by virtue of being a member of WhatsApp group, I don't need to be introduced to somebody and start guessing what kind of person he is. I know them by the way they behave on the WhatsApp groups. So what kind of person are you? What do those silent members in the WhatsApp group say about you? What do you gain when you forward negativity? What do we gain? We're losing a very important generation if we don't control it. We are now at a space whereby our young people don't even fear death. That you lose a kid, and because you are in a certain position, it becomes a celebration that you deserve to lose a relative. So, brothers and sisters, let us take that very seriously. That is a space that is ruining us, That is a space that is damaging our generations and the future of this country. And Kenyans were known for so many things, but let us not be known for the negativity in the media space. Finally, how many of us are over 50? 50 and above, please stand. I want to tell you something. Anybody who is 50 and above, please stand. Simameni.
This is a chair speaking. There might be something coming your way. Simama tafadhali.
Those of us who are 50 and above, let me tell you something. Where you are going is nearer than where we've come from. So make sure you enjoy your life to the fullest, and make sure you do your wellness test, and wacha hasira mingi, skuma maisha, and let us pass on knowledge to the younger generation. Asanteni sana, and God bless you.
Thank you very much. I think because of the generation that he comes from, he deserves a different clap. How many of us remember makofi a kilo? All right, we'll do 3 of them. Aya, twende kazi. Moja. Mbili. Then I'll add funga. And those fungua. Thank you very much. So let's see by a show of hands. WhatsApp group admins. Muko wapi? We see you. We see you. Make sure you're sending the right messages. And now I would like to take the opportunity to welcome our chief guest, who happens to wear many hats, and one of them is that she is an environmentalist. She is currently the Principal Secretary of the State Department of Aviation and Aerospace Development under the Ministry of Roads and Transport. I'd like you to be upstanding as we welcome Madam Teresia Mbaika to the stage. Let's give her a round of applause. Mark, where are you?
Protocol. I did not know whether security would approve. We're dealing with the PS here. So I was just checking to see if security is here.
Do you know whether you could touch
I'll
her?
be on standby when she leaves stage.
All right.
Thank you very much. First, my name is Teresia Mbaika. Of course, I like being referred to as Terry Mbaika. Chairman knows that. Principal Secretary, Aviation and Aerospace Development. I was in devolution, so you also got it right, the person who said so. And I'm here to represent the Cabinet Secretary and my boss, Davis Churchill, our Cabinet Secretary. So I'll just go straight to his speech, which he sent me with for this occasion. Kenya Airports Authority Board of Directors, Director General, Kenya Civil Aviation Authority, Acting Managing Director, Kenya Airports Authority, IATA representatives, ICAO representatives, all CEOs present, invited guests, and the 4th estate. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor and a privilege to join you tonight for this momentous occasion of the 4th edition of the Aviation Business Excellence Awards Gala. This event has grown to become a key pillar in recognizing and promoting service excellence within the aviation sector. I wish to extend my deepest appreciation to the Kenya Airports Authority for spearheading this initiative. ABEA is not just an award ceremony. It is a business excellence framework that evaluates organizations based on global best practices. It is a platform that encourages innovation, rewards leadership, and promotes the highest standards of service delivery within our aviation industry, allowing Kenya to align to global standards. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are celebrating achievements of various industry players who have demonstrated outstanding commitment to business excellence, sustainability, and customer service. As we do so, we must also reflect on our future of our aviation sector and the critical role we play in ensuring that Kenya remains a leader in aviation within Africa and globally. This year's theme, Sustainability in Aviation Green Tie, is strategic call for action. The aviation industry is at a crossroad. On one hand, we must continue expanding and modernizing our airports and airlines to meet the growing demand for air travel. On the other hand, we must ensure that this growth does not come at the expense of our environment. Sustainability is not just a choice, it is an obligation. The aviation industry contributes approximately 2 to 3% of global carbon emissions. If we do not act decisively, these numbers will not only increase as air travel's demands grows. Key issues, including safety and security, technological innovation and digitalization and workforce development and training will remain in focus. This will enable us to deliver world-class service at the key points of entry for our visitors into the country. Distinguished guests, tonight we launch the ABEA Summit. This is an initiative that will take the Aviation Business Excellence Awards beyond Kenya to the entire East Africa region. The ABEA Summit will serve as an interactive platform for aviation stakeholders to, 1, exchange knowledge on emerging trends and future technologies in aviation. 2, discuss policy framework that will strengthen regional aviation cooperation. 3, explore innovations that enhance passenger experience, cargo handling, and airport management. And last one, 4, showcase groundbreaking sustainability initiatives and green airport solutions. The ABEA Summit will not only elevate Kenya's leadership in aviation business excellence, but also foster stronger regional cooperations. I urge all industry players to actively participate in next year's inaugural ABEA Summit and make it a forum that drives transformation in African aviation. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we honor the individuals and organizations that have gone above and beyond to set new benchmarks in aviation excellence. The rigorous assessment process used in ABEA ensures that only the best performing organizations receive recognition. This means that the winners tonight are true industry champions, leaders who are not only excelling in business performance, but also shaping the future of sustainable aviation. To all the nominees and winners, I extend my warmest congratulations. Your commitment to customer service, leadership, people focus, marketing, and sustainability is truly commendable. You are the trailblazers driving excellence in Kenya and regional aviation. I also encourage those who did not win tonight to embrace this as a motivation to strive even higher. The journey towards continuous improvement never stops. As I conclude, ladies and gentlemen, I want to call upon airport operators, airlines, service providers, and regulators to continue working together in creating a greener, more efficient, and more competitive aviation industry. You all play a key role in the first impression that visitors to the country have, and more importantly, supporting the businesses in the supply chain of the aviation and airspace industry. The government of Kenya remains committed to supporting the growth of aviation sector through progressive policies, infrastructure investments, and stakeholder engagement. With those remarks, it is my honor to officially declare the 4th edition of the Aviation Business Excellence Awards Gala open. Thank you and enjoy your evening. Thank you.
Asante sana to our PS with the, of course, the clearance of security. Asante sana. Now, ladies and gentlemen, tumpe makofi tena akiketi. She'll be back on stage as we continue, because now we are to the point where I'm sure the moment I've been waiting for, to hear the winners.
Before that moment, turn to the person next to you and ask them, where is your touch of green? Don't say, where can I touch your green? No. Don't touch their green. Just ask them where it is. And make sure that we don't have any green with envy for the winners. So tonight, the moment that we've all been waiting for, our award ceremony.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and green, of course, was chosen because of the theme, sustainability, which is a futuristic and the outlook that we're going for in this aviation sector. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, you want to say something?
I do want to say that this process was done very rigorously. It was done par excellence, and we made sure that all the forms...
Let's not go to the details.
All right.
Basically, everything was airtight.
Everything was checked, and nobody knows what's happening tonight except us, and we do have the envelopes.
Yes, we do.
Let's begin.
So how we're going to go about this is we will call for every category. So we have 12 categories, including the overall winner that is going to be announced. And we'll have, at the very beginning, calling on the person who's going to be awarding each category. And for the first 5 categories, I'd like to now call on the Kenya Civil Aviation Authority Director General, Emil Rao, to join us just to award. Tafadhali, let's encourage him as he comes up stage. He'll be on stage for a while. So, Karibu, you'll just stand center stage as we get on with the awards, and then we are going to announce the nominees for the categories, of course, that have the nominees. And as we name them, of course, you'll see your signature on the screens on the sides, and then we'll call on the first runner-up and the winner to come and receive their medals right here from Bwana Emil Rao. Yes, uko sawa, hapo uko sawa kabisa. You'll take pictures. You'll face here, our official photographers are here. We'll ask that we do not block them. I'm sure maybe someone will want their iPhone to capture the moment. Just make sure you don't
Mark, be very
block
careful
the journalists.
when you talk about the iPhone people.
Well,
what were iPhone? Mpo?
Lakini tunajua hata ukichukua picha leo utatuma next month. So unajua ndo shida watu wa iPhone. But anyway, just let's give them space to make sure that they can get the best vantage point as we continue. So ladies and gentlemen, to our first category of this evening, and the first of 5 that are going to be presented by Emil Rao. And I will start with the Clearing and Forwarding Agents category. And here, the nominees are Callfast Services Limited, DB Schenker Kenya Limited, Marica Enterprises Limited, Mitchell Cots Freight Kenya Limited, Mohican Sky Agencies Limited, Renegade Air Limited, Rolling Cargo Limited, Super Quick Freighters Limited, and Will Freight Express Cargo Services. And to the first runner-up,
the first runner-up goes to DB Schenker. Let's give them a round of applause as they come to the stage.
DB Schenker, karibuni, msiogope. Okay, we will have just one main representative, just for the interest of time, ili tuweze kufika hapa. Sote tutakuja kwa meza, hapa mbele, samahani, sote tutakuja. We'll just select one person, just in the interest of making sure we can have a good photo taken here Actually, that table looks like it wasn't too many people. I'll ask you that you come as well. Pole, pole. Unajua, not because she's wearing something that's akin to a Masai outfit, but karibu tafadhali. To you and the team, karibuni nyote, wale ambao wana represent this first runner-up winners. Karibuni, karibuni, karibuni. Si kwa sababu wamevaa kitu inakaa kama Masai, and it looks beautiful. I think it looks beautiful, but karibu. You can flank your colleague here as you take the photo. This is your moment, of course. You probably scoot there to the left a bit, ndo muonekane, as you hand it over. Wape makofi tafadhali. The first runner up in this first category, clearing and forwarding agents category. Asanteni sana, asanteni. We'll all be back to the stage. Ni ya ukweli, usiogope, ni ya ukweli. Naona unataka kuishika vizuri. This is your prize. And to the winner in the clearing and forwarding agents category.
The winner is Mitchell Courts Freight Kenya Limited.
Mr. Courts, mko wapi? Kujeni, kujeni haraka, haraka, tafadhali, tafadhali, tafadhali. It's your moment of glory. You need to celebrate it. Karibu, karibu. Let's get closer to Bwana Emil hapo. Karibu, karibu. Congratulations, 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 congratulations. Karibia hapo katikati. Congratulations. Nani atapokea on your behalf? Hapo sasa. Wako sawa? Wako sawa? Congratulations to Mitchell Courts Freight Kenya Limited for being the winners. Kongole kwenu, kongole kwenu. Congratulations, congratulations. You may have your seats. Asante Bwana Emil, utabaki na mimi kidogo. As we move to the transit sheds category, where the nominees are wale ambao wametoka hapo tu saizi, Mitchell Courts Freight Kenya Limited. The other nominees in the transit sheds category also include NAS Signan Aviation Limited, Menzies Signan Aviation, and Swissport Kenya Limited. To the first runner-up.
The first runner-up is NAS Signan Aviation Limited.
Mko wapi? Karibuni. You can at least wear a smile as you come up on stage. The first runner-up, karibuni, karibuni. Welcome, welcome up on stage. Karibuni nyote. Karibuni, kongole, kongole, kongole. Karibu, karibu. Welcome and congratulations to the NAS Signan Aviation Limited team for being the first runner-up in the transit sheds category. You'd want the awards to be seen better? All right, there you go. Drop in my coffee to the team, NAS Signan Aviation, first runner-up in the transit sheds category. And now, to the winner.
And the winner is Swissport Kenya Limited.
Mkwapi, Jonjo. There they are. Karibu, karibu to the winners in this category. Karibu, karibu. Congratulations, congratulations. These are the winners in the transit sheds category. Swissport Kenya Limited. Wape makofi tafadhali wakichukua picha. There you go. Congratulations for being the winner in this category. Well done to your team. All right. Bwana Emil usichoke, uko na sisi. Asanteni sana. Now we're moving to the ground handling category. The nominees in the ground handling category are Hala Nairobi Airport Services Limited, NAS Siganan Aviation Limited, Menzies Siganan Aviation, and Swissport Kenya Limited. To the first runner-up.
The first runner-up is NAS Siganon Aviation Limited.
Karibuni, karibuni. You've just been here. Msichoke, msichoke. Karibu, karibu. Wape makofi. Pia nyinyi msichoke kupiga makofi. Well done to your team. Well done, well done, well done. NAS Siganon being the first runner-up, ground handling category. Congratulations to your team. Second time on stage. And to the winner in this ground handling category.
And the winner is Swissport Kenya Limited.
Come on, msichoke, karibu, karibu. Again, msichoke kupiga makofi tafadhali. Tuwapigie makofi tafadhali. Karibu, karibu. Welcome. Sasa mwingine atapokea. Haya basi. Round of applause to the winners in the ground handling category, Swissport Kenya Limited. Well done to you and team. Asante sana. All right, now we move from the ground handling category to the ground transport category. And the nominees are in this category, Hemingway's Travel Limited, Kenatco Taxis Limited, and K-Ray Tours Kenya Limited. The first runner-up in this category.
The first runner-up is K-Ray Tours Limited.
Mko wapi? K-Ray ama ni K-Ray? Huko umejua? Huko umejua ni wewe? Tumesema nominees, tukakuita jina kama first runner up.
Mpigieni makofi jamani.
Tupige makofi. The first runner up in the ground transport category, karibu. Well done. Umekuja peke yako leo? Haya basi. Tupe makofi tafadhali. Hakuwa amesikia jina. Haya basi. Kongole kwako and to the rest of the team. Well done, well done. And to the winner in the ground transport category.
And the winner is Hemingway's Travels.
There they are, way at the back. Karibuni, Hemingways. Congratulations for being the winner in this category, ground transport category. That's the pace to assume. Asante sana, that's the winner's pace. Karibu on stage. Unaweza msaidia mwanadada pia on stage, msaidie. Yes, there you go. Hapo katikati, one can stand on the left of Bwana Emil. Yes, who is receiving on your behalf? All right. You could probably separate them just for the picture. There you go. These are the winners of the ground transport category, Hemingway's Travel Limited. Let's give another round of applause and we appreciate them and their efforts. Coming up top. Well done, well done. Congratulations. Let's go now to the airport state agencies category. Alafu unaweza keti after you. Airport state agencies category, the nominees are Kenya Plant Health Inspectorate Services, KEPHIS, Kenya Revenue Authority, makofi wewe, Directorate of Immigration Services, Port Health Services, JKIA. And to the first runner-up.
The first runner-up is Port Health Services.
There they are. Welcome, ladies, to the stage, and congratulations you come up. Yes, that's the spirit. Lazima ujichoche pia. Watu wakikataa kupigia makofi pia unaweza fanya. Hata you relations ukija on stage. Karibu, kongole. Congratulations, congratulations. Well done, man. Well done to you and the team. These are the first one up in the Airport State Agencies category, Port Health Services, JKIA. Well done to the Port Health Services JKIA for coming up as the first runner-up in Airport State Agencies category. Haya basi, tusikie the winner in this category. Well done to you ladies and the team.
And the winner is Kenya Plant Health Inspectorate Services.
Right up front, karibuni.
Come on, celebrate them, give them
Wamekuja
another round
wengi
of
kweli.
applause.
Team kubwa. Wape makofi tafadhali. Yes,
Wait.
let's please appreciate them.
Hasn't he done an amazing job? He has spent the evening giving away 5 awards, and so because he gave 5, we will give him a celebration of 5 factorial. Do we all know how to do that? Haya, twende kazi. Only the accountants knew that. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you very much.
For those who math is not mathing, msijali, mngepiga tu makofi continuously. It sounds the same thing. Asante sana tu Bwana Emil Arao for standing with us. And now to a gentleman who will stand with us for the next set of categories. And he is one who spoke about whether tunafanya ama gonga mic. So we will test his, we'll see his age category kwa sababu atasimama na sisi at the same length of time. Let's welcome the chairman of the KAA, Honorable Caleb Kositanyus Chok. I know he golfs a lot, so hii ni child's play. Kusimama hapa na sisi ni child's play for the 5 categories that we will have. Tumpe makofi tafadhali. All right, and the next categories that we are getting to. Okay, the airlines general aviation category. All right, sorry, let me just change that and go to the right one. There's a bit of a mix up here. Apologies for that.
Nasikitika. Mteja
Samahani.
uliopiga hapatikani
Samahani,
kwa sasa.
kategori inayofuatia haipatikani kwa sasa. Ndio hiyo ishapatikana.
Yaonekane generation yako. Hey.
Kidogo mushkil. Nitanunua hiyo Vision 8. Ni mimi macho ndio yanipotea. So to the 6th category out of the 13 that we are awarding, including the overall, we're looking at the retail outlets banks, and forex category. So the one I did mention is going to be a category. We'll be coming to that. There's just a bit of a rearrangement here. And to the nominees in this category, we have KCB Bank Kenya Limited. Tuwape makofi. Tuko na representative hapa na amekaa kwa VIP. Tafadhali mpe makofi. Manifest Forex Bureau Exchange Limited. Tuwape makofi. Nairobi Bureau de Change. National Bank of Kenya. Pearl Forex Bureau. And Travel Point Forex Bureau Limited. And the first runner-up in the retail outlets, banks, and forex category.
National Bank of Kenya Limited.
Yes, I see the representative there. Actually, two standing up. Kujeni na psych. There's a first runner-up in the retail outlets, banks, and forex category. Kongole kwenu and the rest of the team that you support and that you represent. Well done for being the first runner. Let's face front there. Tabasamu. Okay. To you and the team that you represent, National Bank of Kenya, well done. Congratulations. Let's now hear the winners in this category, retail outlets, banks and forex category.
The winner is KCB Bank Kenya Limited.
Well done. You look dressed the part. You kind of knew. Well done to you and the team. Big team. Big team. Team Kubwa. Congratulations. Ama venye anasema hii ni branch nzima imekuja. Wengine ni kubwa.
Oh, ni benki kubwa.
Ni benki kubwa.
Move closer. Move closer so that the cameras can see you.
Well done. Yes, we're saying congratulations to the winners in the retail outlets, banks and forex category. This is KCB Bank Kenya Limited. Well done to you and team. Team kubwa kweli. Team kubwa. Aya basi, sasa tunaingilia hospitality, to be specific, restaurants. And for this category, the nominees are In and Out. Let's give them a hand. In and Out, we know them for what they are known for, juice and all things sweet. NAS Airport Services Limited. Aspire Lounge, operated by Swissport Kenya Limited. And Paul Cafe Limited. All right. We have the name of the first runner-up in this category. That is hospitality, restaurants to be specific.
Aspire Lounge, operated by Swissport Kenya Limited.
Where are you, team? There they are. Mumeribrando muingie kwa kategori ingine. Akili mtu wangu, akili. Well done to you and team. Kongole. Well done, well done. Well done to Swissport Kenya Limited, of course, supporting Aspire Lounge in the hospitality restaurants category as the first runner-up. And now to the winner.
And the winner is NAS Airport Services Limited.
Airport Services Limited, karibu karibu, mko wawili tu. Kaka ungemsaidia pande kwenye stairs, a bit stiff. Hapo hapo, umekimbia hapo hapo. Well done, well done. These are the winners in this category. NAS Airport Services Limited, in the hospitality restaurants category. Well done. And then we'll be moving to the hospitality hotels category, to be specific. And in this category, we are celebrating the nominees, of course, for now. 4 points by Sheraton Nairobi Airport. Wapima Kofi. Hilton Garden Inn Nairobi Airport. Nairobi Flight Training Limited. The Lazizi Premier Limited, Crown Plaza Nairobi Airport. Western Hotel Limited. Hayabasi, to the first one up in the hospitality hotels category.
The first runner-up goes to 4 points by Sheraton.
Aha, here's some celebration coming from that side. Karibuni, well done to you and team. Gentlemen, karibu hapa mbele usaidie, it's a bit steep. Well done. Karibu. Well done, well done. Well done, well done. Yes, let's give a hand to the first runner-up in this particular category. Well done to you and team. Well done. And now, to the winner in the hospitality hotels category.
And the winner is Hilton Garden Inn Hotel. And she was right.
And you asked her and she said, yes, she's a winner. She's dressed the part and she was sure she will be a winner. Yes, chukua hiyo iPhone. Amepeana iPhone.
Wapigeni makofi jamani.
Liz and team, congratulations. Congratulations. Well done, well done, well done. Well done. Yes, give them a hand, tafadhali, as we appreciate them. The winners in the hospitality hotels category. And now we'll be moving to a lot of paperwork. Airlines General Aviation category. All right, the nominees in this category, Airlines General Aviation category. Aero Instrument Services Limited, Flight Star Academy, Kenya School of Flying, Nairobi Flight Training Limited, and Red Baron Aviation Training Institute. Ladies and gentlemen, to the first runner-up in this category, Airlines General Aviation.
The first runner-up is Nairobi Flight Training Limited.
Where are you to the team, Nairobi Flight Training Limited? Ah. Kaka ni wewe, huyu namjua huyu. Congratulations. Well done, well done. The two gentlemen represent Nairobi Flight Training Limited, the first runner-up in the Airline General Aviation category, so let's appreciate them. Well done to you and team. And now to the winner in the Airlines General Aviation category.
And the winner in this category goes to Red Baron Aviation Training Institute.
There
Congratulations.
They are. That's the spirit, yes.
Yes.
Celebrate yourselves for the effort put in. Well done to you and team, ladies. Well done, well done. Karibu, karibu. Well done, well done, well done, well done. Well done. Congratulations. These are the winners in the Airlines General Aviation category, Red Baron Aviation Training Institute. Come on, accompany their happy faces and spirits with a round of applause, tafadhali. Naona hata chairman amesmile kidogo hapo, eh? Yes. Well done to Red Baron Aviation Training Institute. Well done, ladies. Congratulations to you and team. And now we're going to the next category, which is the Airlines Passenger category. And the nominees in this category are Kenya Airways Limited, Kenya Airways Limited, Lufthansa Airlines Passenger, Lufthansa, Safari Link Aviation, and Z Boscovich Air Charters Limited. So, the first runner up in the Airlines Passenger category.
This is the part, Mark, you're supposed to say, cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check.
But you can tell probably I don't take too much flights.
The
I
first
stay
runner-up.
grounded. I stay grounded.
And the first
First
runner-up
runner-up.
goes to Kenya Airways Limited.
Kwapi Kenya Airways, there they are. Congratulations, gentlemen and ladies. Unaweza wasaidia your colleagues tafadhali up the stairs. Well done, team kubwa hii, Kenya Airways Limited. Well done.
And they made a profit this year.
Chairman amesema tuseme they made a profit. Uliona hiyo kwa gazeti. Hebu piga makofi. Congratulations to you and team. Well done to Kenya Airways Limited. First runner up in the Airlines Passenger category. And now to the winner.
And for the winner, we say, cabin crew, take your seats for landing. Kwa tayari? And the winner is Lufthansa Airlines.
Umekuja peke yako? Congratulations, sir, to you and the team that you represent, being the winners in the Airlines Passenger category, Lufthansa Airlines. Well done to you and team. Congratulations. Yes, Liz is taking a picture with her iPhone for you too. There she is. iPhone iko hapo pia. I'm sure she'll be sending that your way. Well done to Lufthansa team, represented by you, sir. And
before he goes to sit, hasn't he done an amazing job? So for him, since he's so special, in my tribe we say you give people mala, you give them their flowers, sawa. So we're going to collect the mala. We're going to collect them. So can we collect man blue, na man green, na man yellow, then the veange maled, na blue. Nina say blue. Mbulu aya, kwatania, shikanisha, shikanisha, shikanisha. What have we left? Ma, papo. Ma, papo. Nawenda orange. Nitu nenga na orange. So let's put our flowers together. Put our flowers together. Put our flowers together. One big one. One more. Thank you very much.
asante sana to our chair. And now to the next awardees.
Can we take a break first?
You want us to take a break?
Do you need to take a break?
People
Turn to
want
the
to
person
have
next to you and
dinner.
tell them pumua. Tell them you're next. I prophesy. You are next. All right.
Sawa basi. That was a break.
That was a
Okay,
break.
okay.
That was
But
a break.
we do have the jukebox band that has been on standby, and they are ready to give us some really good music moving forward. And they've been on standby, and so don't you worry about breaks and getting some entertainment. So the next awardees, not necessarily nominees, but this is the next category that we are awarding. And for this we'll have Liz Aluvanze, the CEO of the Kenya Association of Air Operators. The CEO of Kenya Association of Air Operators, Liz Aluvanze, kama upo tafadhali njoo. Yes, there she is, in a beautiful green. Karibu, karibu. She'll be helping us award 3 awardees under the Achievements Award. And the first to receive an award here from the airline's cargo sector is Kenya Airways Limited. Let's give a hand to Kenya Airways Limited, the team that is here. Msichoke, mnaweza kuja nyote. Kujeni nyote. Yes, you are receiving this award, Achievement Award, coming to you. You're looking a bit shocked, sir. Yes, you are Kenya Airways Limited, right? He's like, is that us? Yes, it is, sir. Yes, it is. Well done to the Kenya Airways Limited team, receiving the Achievement Awards. This is a category in and of itself. Being representative from the airline's cargo sector, they are receiving that Achievement Award. Well done to you and team. Asanteni sana. You may have your seats.
Congratulations.
And next, receiving Achievement Award, Rolling Cargo Limited. Rolling Cargo Limited. I hear some sounds. That is you, right? Karibuni, karibuni, ladies. Welcome. Let's give them a hand. They're right there, walking up to the stage. Rolling Cargo Limited, receiving the Achievement Awards. Kongole kwenu. Well done to you and team, the team that you represent. Tuwape makofi tafadhali. Rolling Cargo Limited receiving the Achievement Awards, beg your pardon, this year alongside Kenya Airways Limited. This in and of itself is an achievement, so well done, ladies, to you and the team that you represent. The other stakeholders receiving this Achievement Award is Dufree Kenya Limited. Dufree Kenya Limited. Duty Free. Ndio hao hapo, tafadhali njoo. Yes, he understood the assignment. That, if my eyes do not fail me, is a green jacket. I was looking for one the other day. Na sikuipata. That is, yes, amani blue. The closer he gets, the more he changes. Well, you can tell once he gets up on stage. Yeah, that has a shade of green. You understood the assignment. Well done, sir. Duty free and other specialized shops, retail, of course, category. Dufree Kenya Limited. Kongole kwenu. And to the team that you represent for this reception of the Achievement Award. Tuwape makofi tafadhali. These are one of the 3 that have received the Achievement Awards. And thank you as well to Liz Aluvanze for helping us with that.
For her, let's give her ululation. Shangwe na bigelegele. Thank you.
Well done. And now we are getting to another special award. And for this is a judge's award. I'd like to call on Rachel Mwige, who also here on stage from Stanbic. I believe she was, yeah, there she is. Relationships Manager, Public Sector from Stanbic. Tumpe Kofi Pia as our platinum supporters and sponsors. Asante Sana. She will be helping us to give the judges award. And under this.
And the judges award goes to Safari Link Aviation.
There she is, representative, another team member. Karibia, usiogope, another team member. Karibuni. Tuwape makofi wakija, the ladies representing the team. Well done to the team. And the chairman has, of course, joined in the picture there. Amesema lazima ang'are nayo. Judges Award. Well done to Safari Link team, led by their chairman here, receiving the Judges Award. That didn't have nominees, it was special, just like the Achievement Awards. And now we're getting to the other special award. This is the overall award this evening. And ladies and gentlemen, the nominees in the overall awards. All right, let's see them. Suspense kidogo. Kenya Airways Limited. Swissport Kenya Limited. Hilton Garden Inn Hotel. Kenya Plant Health Inspectorate Service. Lufthansa Airlines. And Red Baron. These are the nominees in the overall award. To the second runner-up. And of course, I got excited and did not call on our chief guest, Madam P.S. Nisamehe.
You were so excited.
Just getting ahead of myself. We need to know the... Goja kidogo. Let me apologize by helping up on stage.
Madam Terry Baker, welcome to the stage again. All right.
Second runner-up in the overall winner category. The overall, ladies and gentlemen.
The second runner-up goes to Kenya Plant Health and Inspectorate Services.
There they are. The overall second runner-up winner this year for the 4th edition of Bear Awards. Come on out, don't be shy. Amoendo wa kuchukua picha na iPhone. Well done to the second runner-up. Come on, let's appreciate them. This is the overall award. We can wear some smile. We can wear a smile to the gentleman on stage. Smile kidogo. Tabasamu. Tabasamu. Second runner-up. Yes, let's give a hand to the second runner-up in the overall award. Kenya Plant Health Inspectorate Service. Well done to you and team. Of course, you're with the chief guest, so you want to take your time with the picture. We appreciate that. All right. To the gentleman, smile kidogo. Kidogo tu. Inaenda kwa gazeti. Yes. All right. Well done to the second runner-up overall award. Kenya Plant Health Inspectorate Service. Yes. And to the first runner-up.
The first runner-up, a Bear 4th edition, goes to Hilton Garden Inn Hotel.
Well, they are the winners in the 3rd edition. Liz and team, well done. Give your iPhone. Yes, she was ready. Well done to Liz and team for being the first runner-up in the overall award. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. Hilton Garden Inn Hotel. Tuwape makofi tafadhali. Let's not be green with envy, but let's appreciate our stakeholders and the effort that has been recognized today. The first runner-up overall award. Well done to you and team. I don't know if Liz is the boss. Maybe she'll give leave to the team, a bit of leave next week. Extended, yes? You'll give them leave? Okay. Well done. Let's give a hand to the first runner-up in the overall award, Hilton Garden Inn Hotel. And now.
Hii bahasha nataka nimpatie huyu our chief guest, uifungue.
Take your time.
Hakikisha iko sawa. Usisome, ngoja kwanza.
There's some people who can lip read.
Hakikisha. Labda kuna mtu anataka kubadilisha atuone kando. Iko sawa? Aye. And the winner is
They're not deciding who it is. It's there. It's there.
And the winner is Lufthansa Airlines.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the winner, 4th edition of Bear Award. Come on, let's give him a hand. Take your time. You can dance a bit. You can dance a bit. Look, our chief guest is dancing, sir. You need to dance with her. Tupe makofi kidogo to encourage. That is the overall winner, ladies and gentlemen, of the 4th edition of Bear Awards. You probably just want to say something quick, even if it's in English, French, Kifaransa. Let me help you with that. Yeah, let me help you with that.
I stand on the existing protocol. Dear colleagues, distinguished guests, CEOs, friends, and families of aviation. This is extraordinary. Honestly, when I was coming, I wasn't expecting anything. I just came to say, okay, let us come and attend, and then feel it, because I missed 2 years ago when they had the event, and I was saying, okay, this year, definitely I will be there. It's an amazing award for Lufthansa. It's an amazing award for the team, for the colleagues that have been able to walk through these processes and making sure that we come out with something outstanding. I'd like to say a very big thank you to the organizers. This is quite amazing. It's very unexpected. I have to say a very big thank you to the CEO of KAA, a very good friend of Lufthansa. And I would say a very good thank you to the team, to the Lufthansa group that have done this job and making sure that we come out outstanding in this award. Thank you so much for everyone. It's nice having you here, and enjoy the rest of your evening. All the best to you and your families. Thank you. Asante sana.
Asante sana, and to our chief guest.
Our chief guest deserves, when I said Shangwe na Bigelegele, only the ladies did it. Let me hear from the ladies. Shangwe na Bigelegele. Now this one, I don't know. Mark, you have to give one for the men to do.
Vigelegele.
Something.
Normally we wouldn't do that, but we would do like a warrior cry.
Yeah, that one.
Not ladies. Gentlemen, at the count of 3, let's say hau to the winners. 1, 2, 3.
No. It's to the
What?
chief.
Now she's dictating how men should. But I let you say the Vigelegeles with the gentlemen. Let's do it the way we do it, okay? At the count of 3, I apologize. 1, 2, 3. There you go.
And so together for our chief guest, Ahu and then Shangwe na Bigelegele. 1, 2, 3.
Haru.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen all the winners on stage here. We've celebrated with them. And now we're getting into the celebration. But we're not done yet. Much as we have seen the overall winner in the categories, the winners for the 4th edition of Bear Awards, that's not all. Looking into the future, there is much more to come.
And for this moment of the program, we'll say that it all began with a dream.
I switched on the fan. We got guidance shortly.
Every journey begins with a vision. Every moment is designed not by chance, but by intention. And now, as we stand at the summit, we unveil not just a destination, but a new horizon.
Thank you to the dancers for that symbolic move to our launch of the 2025 ABER Summit. I'd like to now call at this moment on our PS, Teresia Tafadhali, to join us onto stage, where you can see the light is very bright, and that is a focal point on stage where we were all speaking to our chairman, Tafadhali, to join us from KAA, Bwana Caleb Kostani, to our MD, KAA, Tafadhali, join us, Bwana Nicholas, as well as Bwana Emil Arao. You'll join us on stage for this next particular moment, where we would want to look into the future and see what is in store for and preceding the 5th edition of the 2025 ABER. Actually, it will be 2026 ABER Awards, but this is going to be preceding the awards, and that is the ABER 2025 Summit, something new. And in the count of 3, we will have our PS to first place a hand there. And there'll be a bit of color, there'll be a bit of noise, but don't be alarmed, and our chair will be next. And then to our MD, we'll place a hand next as well. Yes, and then we will press at a count of 3. We will be pressing to have the official launch of the 2025 ABER Summit, ladies and gentlemen. And also to Bwana Emil. Are we ready, all of us? Can we do the countdown? And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, press it. Ladies and gentlemen, officially launched is the 2025 ABER Summit. Ladies and gentlemen, this new element moving forward that will be preceding the awards, the 5th edition that is we're going into, is a premier business excellence forum dedicated to airport stakeholders. It is a unique opportunity to learn from captains of industry about their vision and business excellence strategies in core themes of excellence. The summit will also present a platform for those who want to develop disruptive
business models, utilize cutting-edge technologies, and introduce brand new ideas that have the power to reshape aviation industry. So ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together now to mark and appreciate the official launch of the 2025 ABEA Summit. Tafadhali, let's all give an applause. And in the same spirit of celebration, we'll have some chairs just to our dignitaries here, and I'll call on all our winners, our overall winners to all the categories that were here this evening on stage. Please come up on stage. We want to take a group photo right here on stage. Tutaletewa viti hapa, viti nne tafadhali for our guest here, our chief guest, our chair, our MD and KCAA DG. Tafadhali tulete hizo viti hapa stage, and then if you know you were on stage to receive as a winner, tafadhali njoo on stage. There will be ample space here. We'll just have them sit here in front and you'll be at the back. So yes, come on. You can come with you are the overall winner. You probably want to come with your big trophy prize. Yes, every winner who was here, they'll be getting their seats. They'll be sitting down in the next few. So all the winners, tafadhali this evening, tafadhali njoo. Let's have a group photo. Let's take a photo together. Give a hand to the winners as well as they come up on stage. One last time, appreciating the efforts over the years that have been appreciated today in the 4th edition of ABEA Awards. And now we're looking forward to the 2025, the next 5th edition of ABEA Awards that will be preceded by the 2025 ABEA Summit. That, of course, will be a platform to showcase from captains of industry. Yes, karibuni nyote msiogope. This is your opportunity to take a photo. Yes, we will have space for everyone. Karibu, karibu, karibu. There's ample space here at the back. A bit more, we can all fit here. Yes, yes, msiogope. Bora muonekane mko stage. Na uchunge hapo kwa step hapo yo at the edge. There's more space on the other side over there. There's a bit more space here on this side. Tafadhali, don't feel like you have to crowd on that side. Yes, upande huu. You can raise your trophy. You can raise it up. Let it be seen in the photo. You can also give yourself some chocha. Mnaweza peana hizo alilili zote. Hizo celebrate ululations zote. Let's celebrate the achievement for all the winners here for the 4th edition of the ABEA Awards. Well done to the teams that have emerged winners and also the others who are the nominees this year. We celebrate you. Wale wale usichoke. Kuna wale ambao wanataka kuchukua selfie. There's only one person who could probably, yes, kama kuna iPhone ama ingine, unaweza tumana hapa. Lakini sisi kama MCs tunataka kuchukua selfie.
Haya sasa.
Na kila mtu.
Sisi wa generation yetu, mimi na Mark hapa. Na iPhone yetu.
Tuseme kweli iPhone yake.
Na tuwasema 16 Plus Pro Max.
We have to take a picture with the winners.
Ngoja.
Say, ABEA 4th edition winners. Well done. Congratulations.
All right. Don't forget to post your pictures with the hashtag. Watu wa generation nyingine tutawaprintia picha, mtaweka kwa frame, tutaweka kwa ofisi. Sawa? Congratulations.
Yes. Vigelegele. Mbwembwe kidogo mkishangilia. We celebrate you winners. Na wale ambao nominees, wengine ambao wameketi, tafadhali tuwape makofi. Congratulations for emerging winners, and thank you to our chief guest, PS Terazia, our chair, our MD, KCAA, DG. And as we clear the stage, because we're going to have the dancers come up and give us just one performance, and then the jukebox band has been itching, wanting to perform. But we have just the dancers who are on stage here to give us one other performance, and then we will segue into the band, and then soup service.
Dinner.
Soup will be served to every one of your tables here. Soup will be served to every one of your tables. And then we will get into dinner, and service will be on this side. So we will start with these front tables first after the soup service. So just stay put. We are all getting the soup service from the team here at Echo Hotel. And as you enjoy that, we will definitely be getting into the music to savor from Jukebox Band. And then we will be signaling you by coming to your table to usher you to the buffet serving points, which is here. There are 3 points, ample service, and of course, ample drinks to enjoy. And that, of course, marks the end of the official part of the 4th edition of the Aber Awards. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking forward to the 2025 Aber Summit, which will precede the 5th edition of
Aber
Awards.
Awards.
And this, I'm sure we'll see many of you here again. So congratulations to all the winners, the nominees, the first runner-up, second runner-up. Well done to you and team, the overall winner. Thank you to the judges. Thank you to the Kenya Airports Authority team that made this possible and for putting this together for our sponsors and partners. Enjoy dinner, ladies and gentlemen. Do you want to say something?
Yes, that we'll be coming round to the tables to let you know when it's time for you to serve dinner. But for now, let's enjoy the dancers and have a fantastic evening.
That's right. So the dancers for one piece, then Jukebox Band, then DJ Adrian on the decks, who's been taking us through every one of the categories with his music. We'll have ample music to give you, but don't go to his deck kupeana request. Ama wakuje. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure, but we are still here. Enjoy dinner. My name is Mark Masai.
And I'm Benya Masharia.
Enjoy dinner.
Le général Dangote, le grand Mama Dangote,
ona mpaka leo majibu sipati, yani mpaka leo mebaki katikati.
Didi Santos,
rafiki wa kweli ni nani? Rafiki ni ndugu wa majirani, unepati na kwa starehe, wakulia nawe msibani, wakukosa pongeze ama yule
Wape makofi TTCAI dancers. Wape makofi tafadhali. TTCAI dancers, asante. And thank you to DJ Adrian, who will be back with the music, of course, to entertain us as we enjoy dinner. But now, the Jukebox Band.
then let me take a bite. Yeah. And they say, why won't you tell him that it's human nature? Why does it do me that way? They say, why tell him that it's human nature? Why does it do me that way? I love living this way. I love loving this way. Oh. Good to see you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Jukebox Band, and we look forward to entertaining you some more. See Bamlaza Jasa. Haponiacha, oh, 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 oh. Na kama wewe unaenda, wewe unaenda, wewe unaenda. Bomia wako vela, 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 she's the sway. Vela, 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 she's the sway. Unaenda, vela, 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 she's the sway. Unaenda mama, vela, vela, vela. Sina makosa pande niwiera, nimechoka kuimba na kitambulisho sina, nimepoteza lena, sijachukua nyingine, sijakata kosa ulilosema, sijakata kitambulisho sina, sijakata, chini nimeketi afande, usiniseti afande, usiniseti afande. Hey you in the blue uniform, if I have wronged you, I will reform. Raia nalia kilio, hey watakusema mazuri na mabaya mchana, na usiku watazidi kuropokwa. Ukiwasikiza mpenzi utakonda, hivyo keti hapa na utosheke nami.
I took a pill every day to keep my troubled days away, but nothing gets me high like you,
high like you, baby.
I'm walking under your choo-choo. Ukisema leo unanitoka, nitaruka kichwa ukinitoka.
Should not hold out or put you. Good love is hard to come by these days. Tulia, sikiza, watakusema mazuri na mabaya mchana, na usiku watazidi kuchochana. Ukiwasikiza mpenzi utakonda, hivyo keti hapa na utosheke nami. Watakusema mazuri na mabaya mchana, na usiku watazidi kuropokwa. Ukiwasikiza mpenzi utakonda, hivyo keti hapa na utosheke nami. Mateso, tazama, nimezama wanipenda, jaribu kunipa raha. Haya mapenzi ya fujo hayafai. Kama wanipenda, ujaribu kunipa raha. Nimejaribu sana kujitoa ndani, kila nikipanga na pangua mwenyewe maisha. Sina tamani sana ungelewa hivyo yoyoyo. Mimi mateka, mimi mahabusu pumbabu wa penzi langu. Oh, nieleze ni lini nitakuwa huru. Tazama, nimezama ndani ya bahari la penzi lako. Sipesima, siwezi kusonga mbele, kurudi nyuma, sijielewi. Haya mapenzi ya fujo hayafai. Kama wanipenda, jaribu kunipa raha. Haya mapenzi ya fujo hayafai. Kama wanipenda, jaribu kunipa raha. Kunywa maji, ukimaliza kunywa pombe, peleka maisha pole pole, rajipe mwenyewe zitoke. Kunywa maji, ukimaliza kunywa pombe, peleka maisha pole pole, rajipe mwenyewe zitoke. Songa ukalie, foundation weka ya samaki, ni katikati ya Januari, kula ukasirishe kamati. Twanga ukalie, foundation weka ya samaki, ni katikati ya Januari, hari kujina chenga mwili. Aroro, aroro, fungwa batoni ya shati mekuka bako, fungwa pia mshipi ya chili ya tumbo, usiogope kukula jasho yako mama. Aroro, niko na saizi yangu ya ni 4x4, batoto mali safi better than before, pesa sabuni na inaniosha roho. Hapa ni mbwembwe, hapa naleta vita, hapa ni mbwembwe, hapa naleta shida, hapa ni mbwembwe, na ukileta ngori ngumi mwetse. Hapa ni mbwembwe, hapa ni wita mbili mbili, leo ni mbwembwe, aroro na BNM ni mbwembwe, wawili wawili, leo ni mbwembwe. Hapa ni washa kitu shetani ya
kukabako. Fungwa pia mshipi achilia tumbo. Usiogope kukula jasho yako mama. Aroro iko na saizi yangu yani 4x4. Katoto mali safi better than before. Pesa sabuni na inaniosha.